Hey guys, welcome back to Breath of the Wild, and I'm finally doing part 2. But I actually beat the game, so yeah, I was going to do this blind with Kevin, but I decided not to do it because it's like an entire Zelda game, and it's a really awesome experience. So I decided I'm going to do this not blind. And he's not here right now, well, by he I mean Kevin, because he is gone for like a school field trip in San Francisco, and he'll be back on Tuesday. So anyway, it's time to start. And I am also doing from a different profile, because, of course, I already beat the game with my first profile. So it's time to start. And I did go up to where I left off in the last part. But don't worry, you'll be able to survive. Kevin will be back in a couple of days. So, is this where I left off? Yes, it is. Yeah, just making sure because I have no idea. Last episode ended with me saying, "It's been 17," and then it just, like, cut off, so I have to start it off with what I was going to say. But yeah, I did this. I pretty much beat the game, and I think Kevin got pretty far too. He got to, like, the final boss, or near the final boss. And one thing that's really cool is in the final boss... No, I'm not gonna spoil it. Because it's already been spoiled to you by other YouTubers. And since I already know, like, the controls and everything, I'm hopefully not going to mess up as much as I do in my other Let's Plays. That guy's evil. You want to watch out for him. I forget how I killed him. I think I, like, hit him, and then I ran. Because Iran is my favorite country. That sucks. You don't need to do this. I probably actually won't. I'll just, like, run ahead. Yay, I'm a derp. Because I'm afraid and I just run. But I'm going to make this kind of like a linear walkthrough. Since I don't want to have to, like, chop out 5 hours of editing if I, like, go the wrong way. That's one thing I did in Wind Waker a lot. I would sail somewhere and I would just realize, oh crap, I was just sailing the wrong way. And then I would have to turn around and sail all the way back. Not saying that Wind Waker was a bad game, it was amazing. I just made that mistake quite a few times. Okay, this should either map our area out, or it should... I like how Link doesn't know what he's doing. He's like, this is interesting. Do I just place it here? And he's like, whoa, did you see that? Almost dropped my Joy-Cons. Watch for falling rocks. Or did it say falling ducks? That'd be amazing. Like, you just stand there and ducks start falling from the sky. Yeah, the game audio is probably super loud. You probably can't hear me over it, but that's fine. I talk too much anyway. Whoa! Yes, what confuses me is these towers sprout out of the ground, but how did nobody come across any of them? For example, when... Okay, I'm spoiling too much by accident. You don't know there's other people in the game. There could be just, like, me, and that's it. So I don't remember... Oh yeah, it takes us to the top of the tower. So you don't have to climb it. Yeah, that will be a reoccurring thing in this game, climbing towers. And it gives us a little droplet. It's been 6 minutes now. I'm not gonna end it on it's been 6 minutes. That's called racism. Anyway, we get a nice little map of the area, and we get our little Sheikah slate back. Because what we're going to do now is amazing. Remember, Link. Try to remember.
You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
Wow, really?
The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world
I wonder who
will
the
face death.
beast is. It could be Bowser. It looks like Bowser to me. Or it's like freaking whatever the brain was from Metroid. I haven't played many Metroid games. I did like the
Now then.
GBA one,
You must hurry, Link.
but I only did like that a little bit because I don't know.
Before it's too late.
So yeah, we have to hurry, which means if you spend 50 hours on this game like I did, I have like 50 hours on this game, I think. But if you do spend a lot of time playing it, then maybe Zelda will die before you save her. No, that's not how it works. Or is it? I really like the the climbing mechanic. I just hate, like, one time I actually climbed, I think it's that mountain right there. You can scope. I climbed to the very top, like the lip right there, and then I had to do one more jump to get to the top, and then I ran out of stamina, which caused me to completely mess up. Anyway, Mr. Old Man sails over to us, and he's like, quite the enigma here. Did anything occur? Yeah, I heard a voice. I heard your voice. I wonder if I put ... It's like, yeah, it was the voice of Mrs. Puff. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path, so many innocent lives. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment. It will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. Here we are again with the beat the game quickly. Do you intend to make your way to the castle? I mean, I guess. Here on the isolated plateau, we are surrounded by all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. Why don't they just build ropes? Yeah, hand over the paraglider. And now he's gonna be like, how about a quest? So now we're like all isolated and everything. So I have to follow him. And I don't think you can touch him, because then he'll, like, stop. Oh yeah, he's gonna show us that. I feel like I'm gonna use this a lot during my walkthrough. What's with the awkward silence? Man, I should have screenshotted that. That would have been a really cool, like, just a little picture of it. If I screenshotted that for the thumbnail of this video. I'll probably just, like, go in with my video editor. My high-end Windows Movie Maker. And iMovie. I used both of them at the same time. Okay, how do you get across? Okay. You just kind of go over there. Makes sense. I kind of want to search this, because you can. Ancient screw, I'm going to eat it, said every little kid ever with a Lego set. That's a pretty bad joke. But yeah, you'll need those parts because they become very useful. The more people you find. I don't know why I keep, like, almost using up my stamina. Usually I go about to there. I guess because there's like a tiny 0.5 second delay from my recording. This is the Oman Awu Shrine. Nobody knows what that means. It's probably like Japanese or something. No, it's definitely Chinese. Nintendo was made by Chinese people. Definitely not being sarcastic. You can tell because Tetris is also Chinese. Definitely not Russian. Okay, before I trigger people watching, let's go into this place. You'll also notice a reoccurring theme of things being unactivated or like orange, and everything that you touch becomes blue. Because Link is a very blue. I mean, except for the... I don't want to spoil anything. God dang it. Anyway, you'll notice there's 2 giant metal slates, and it says Magnesis. So you can guess what superpower we're going to use here. That's right. Freezing. No. We're going to use the magical, mystical, and I don't know, something-ical power of... God, these cutscenes are always so long. Magnesis! So basically what this lets us do is you just select with this, and oh yeah, you can press it up to choose your ruin, but we only have one. And then you can pick up stuff and then just chuck this at your friend who's being mean to you, because I can't re-get Magnesis. Okay, I'll just continue the thing from right now. Actually, not right now. God dang it. I'll continue it from right now. That thing killed me. It's not nice. So I'll kill it. Yeah, it doesn't even do that much damage. Trust me, they get scarier. Any of its things dropped? No. Anyway. And yeah, you can't climb walls in these, like, shrines because it's supposed to be, like, old Zelda, I guess. So they still want to have, like, the cool exploring and everything, but they also want to keep some old elements of dungeons and stuff. So I have a better bow. That's pretty cool. That didn't work. And yeah, if you pull out your bow and you're like about to waste an arrow that you want to keep, you can just pull out your weapon and then you'll be good. So here's this thing. You go up to it and press A, and then you see like a dead person dressed up with nice clothes. And then a wall will explode. You have proven, why did I say proven? Probably ate too much provolone cheese. Anyway, this is the creator of the trial. And as a humble monk, they are going to give us something, I think. In the name of Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. And I'll probably just show this like once, because you'll have to see it a lot with each shrine you do. And since I'll need 10 more hearts, that means I'll have to do a total of 40, no, not 40 shrines. Do I? I'm not sure. No, only like 36. Anyway, he dies, or she. I couldn't really tell from the name. Use them to scout an area with your scope. It's a handy way to decide your next destination. Or just go to the top of a tower, you know? I mean, that's what I would do in New York City. Yay, I have a spirit orb. As one gets older, it becomes more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, he just talks about stuff. I'm too tired right now to read word for word because I'll probably mess up. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. I kind of like this little part of the story. But their technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. They're tucked away. There's definitely not 3 more shrines. There's hundreds. So yeah, he tells you can teleport to the towers. I probably spoiled too far anyway. So you just go to the top of it. I think I teleported to the shrine that I was just standing at.